So John 14:20 says, on that day, you will realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. Now, when I first read that verse, I had to read it like 10 times to even begin to feel like I understood what it said. This is a beautiful verse, but if you just read it quickly, you skim right over it. It is incredibly profound and amazing to try to even contemplate what that's saying. Someday he's saying, you're going to realize this. Maybe you don't get it yet, even you disciples. You may not understand it yet. This is Jesus' Last Supper. He's telling them this, and they probably don't understand it even at that point. He says, but someday you're going to realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. And Jesus replied later on in that same passage, anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. By the way, how is it that we are able to obey Christ's teaching? I've hit on this several times in these live streams. It's not like Jesus with his teaching reduced the bar and made it easier for us to be perfect in God's sight. By no means. In his Sermon on the Mount that we talked about a few weeks ago, Jesus raised the bar. He made it even harder to adhere to God's holy and righteous and perfect standard. So how is it that we can possibly please God and abide by his commandments? Well, we're learning about that tonight. The Holy Spirit helps us do it. The Holy Spirit comes within us and lives inside of us. And the Holy Spirit has power. He grants us power to be able to live the life that is pleasing to God. And he gives us his fruit that we'll talk about later. We may not get to the fruit tonight, but he gives us the fruit of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, as well as others. But it's because of the Spirit and his work within us and his filling of us that it's true, or that we can be confident that anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. We're going to obey Christ's teaching because of the work of the Holy Spirit and on no other basis.